Contention over safety in the Medford School District. That was the topic at tonight's school board meeting, which revealed 2 new complaints against embattled school board member Michael Williams. That's on top of the complaint that's already being investigated by an outside party. NBC5's Lauren Preto is live in studio with details. Lauren.
Yeah, Andrea, during tonight's school board meeting, Board Chair Cynthia Wright announced 2 new complaints were filed against Williams in accordance with School Board Policy KL. One of the complaints is signed by 10 district office staff members, the other by Superintendent Brett Champion himself. Both complaints are about the same incident, an alleged altercation between Champion and Williams last month.
We wanted to give Mr. Williams an opportunity to respond to the charges, but he is not present.
In Superintendent Brett Champion's newly revealed complaint, he describes a meeting between Michael Williams and himself on October 15th, witnessed by board member Suzanne Messer. Champion describes the conversation as being centered around Williams' ongoing safety concerns and his feeling that he is treated differently than other board members. Williams allegedly said he felt like a, quote, 3/5 board member. Williams claimed that SRO Josh Doney was notified by 4 students at South Medford High School about weapons, according to Champion's statement. Champion said that was inaccurate.
He said students aren't taken care of in this district. He said no other SRO does what Doney did, and that South wasn't safe without Doney.
Champion says another point of conflict between the two is Williams' tool belt, which includes a knife and shears he uses as a hemp inspector, his day job. Champion says Williams was informed multiple times not to bring his knife or shears onto school property.
Michael said they were his tools and he didn't understand why it was a problem.
Champion and district office staff members say Williams was wearing that belt during his heated discussion with Champion. Towards the end of the meeting, Messer says Williams threatened Champion about taking action regarding school safety.
If you're not doing something about it, then we're complacent. With this issue, if we know what's going on and we don't do anything, then we're accepting the unsafe conditions. We need to do better. And Brett, if you don't do it, by God, he will.
Once their meeting concluded, staff members and Champion say Williams stormed out of the room, slamming the door and swearing loudly. Champion says he loudly told Williams to re-enter his office.
I then stood just inside my door, and Michael, breathing loudly, came into my office and stood directly in front of me, nose to nose. A staff member later stated that when he returned to my office, he looked like he was charging Brett.
Staff members say the level of fear was so strong, office staff were debating whether or not to call 911. Soon after, Champion says Williams stormed out again, cursing more and pounding on the exit doors as he left. Champion says after his meeting with Williams, he feels intimidated. He doesn't appear to be the only one with concerns.
I'm disturbed by the constant claims that he makes that we need to have increased safety and security in our schools. But his violation of that by continuing to carry weapons onto our campuses.
Further discussion on the matter is being postponed until after Williams makes a statement. We reached out to Williams to get his side of the story. We haven't heard back yet. Live in studio, Lauren Preto, NBC5 News.